Going from high body fat to fitness model comes down to consistent progression with these three things. Make sure you save this because I'm going to give you the full breakdown with in-depth examples. Yes, this is me as a rough-looking 313-pound offensive lineman, and if you need any proof, you can Google it. And this is still me as a big, sexy fitness model at 193, and there's three things in particular that led to this. Everything in fitness is a progression, and when you're losing body fat, you need to make sure there's an increase in your deficit, progression in your weights, and progression in your cardio. Once you understand this, fat loss becomes easy and repeatable to everybody. So repeatable that anybody can go from fat to fitness model with it, right? This is Paul right here who lost 50 pounds working with me. When he was over here, he didn't understand calories, he didn't understand how to progress his weights, and he could only do 5K steps. By the time he was done, he was thriving in his deficit and doing 50 minutes on a Stairmaster. To make fat loss as predictable as possible, we have to have a concrete starting point in terms of your deficit and be able to increase it. That's why those of you who are doing fasting or one meal a day, it's just not cutting it. Because once you experience plateaus, you don't have any data to adjust or to work off of. That's why having a numbers-based approach when you're doing these things is important. Because by the numbers, we should be able to see, are we losing the same rate of loss that we started with? If not, we have to bring our calories down. So once we have an established starting point, as you're seeing consistent progress, your calories need to go down to see that same rate of loss and to keep losing weight. Generally, every 10 to 20 pounds, you want to go at least 100 to 200 calories down from where you started. That will have you continuously seeing the same rate of loss and not experiencing any plateaus. Now on your way down, make sure you're hitting your goal body weight in protein and preparing for your list with carbs. For you to have a muscular physique and look the way that you want to after you lose the weight, like the two examples I showed you, you must be progressing in your weight. The body will not respond favorably to you bullshitting in a weight room. It won't keep muscle, it won't build muscle while you're in a deficit. So you need to set up your list to 2 sets to failure and prioritize hitting PRs weekly. You continuously pushing your body to get stronger is what sends that signal to your body, hey, we need to get more muscle or we need to retain muscle while you're in a deficit. Progressing cardio is going to do 2 things. It's going to speed up that rate of loss so you don't see any plateaus, and it's going to take a 6-month cut and turn it to a 4-month cut. For every cut or every fat loss phase that you go through, you want to have a starting point for where you have your cardio and then be able to progress it. My rule is this: every 10 to 20 pounds that you lose, we're adding 5 minutes to every cardio session that you're doing. But no matter if you're starting with steps or you're doing the incline treadmill, establish a starting point and be able to increase it as you're going through your fat loss. If you consistently progress those 3 things over a 12 to 20 week period, you're going to go from high body fat to fitness model shape.